Hey, hello everyone, welcome to my newest Let's Play, Shadow of the Colossus. This is, like, one of my favorite games ever, so we'll be doing a walkthrough of Shadow of the Colossus. And I've seen that a lot of people have already put out walkplays of Shadow of the Colossus, but I haven't seen one where they've done, well, they've obviously done the entire storyline, which is they've killed all the 16 Colossus, showed the ending. But I've never seen one where they did that, did all the time trials to show you all the items that you get from the time trials, and then showed you how to get all of the fruit and lizards to raise your health and stamina, and then show you the secret garden at the top of the shrine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a full Let's Play of this game, like 100%. So I will show you the storyline, obviously, which is beat all the 16 Colossus, do the time trials, normal and hard mode, show you all the items you get, find the lizards and fruit, and show you where to get them. I'll give you a map when we get to that part, and then I will show you the secret garden at the top of the shrine. So, alright, at the beginning of this game, you will notice that there's little spoken dialogue. Any spoken dialogue comes from a spirit that we're about to meet. I won't spoil who he is yet because he plays a big role in the storyline, even though the storyline in this game really isn't even, how should I put this, you're not even like told it directly. You just know that this guy's coming to the shrine because somebody died. It doesn't even tell you who died. It could be his wife or girlfriend, whatever. But either way, he's trying to revive this girl, and he comes here. And this land he's in is forbidden, where all the Colossus are. He's not allowed to be here. But he knows he can revive whoever died this way. And along the walls, you'll see the statues of all the Colossus, or Colossi, that we will be fighting. So, there's very little spoken dialogue in this game, if any. There's only at, well, between when you kill the Colossi. There's some spoken dialogue, and it's not even audible. It's audible, but it's not, you can't understand it because it's the spirit guy talking in his spirit language, whatever. And then the only other spoken dialogue is at the end of this game. Other than that, there's not really all that much. There's not even, there's only like 5 characters in this game, excluding the 16 Colossi. There's only the guy, which many people call him the Wanderer, just because that's what he's doing. He's wandering around killing Colossi. The girl that you see right here, his horse, which, I mean, it actually does play a pretty big role in the, maybe not the storyline, but just in the game in general. And then a few people that come at the end, and then the spirit. Those are mainly the basic people in this game. Other than that, there's really not any. And this is this kind of gets you. This is like the only storyline thing, or like the storyline cutscene until the end of the game. Like, this is the only time it ever tells you what's going on until the end of the game, basically. So it's just telling you about this place and what's in it, and how that the guy's trying to revive him, or the Wanderer is trying to revive the girl by killing the Colossi. And it's just telling all about all that stuff. Actually, it should be talking about that. I don't even know. I haven't watched this cutscene in a very long time. I've played this game. Yes, it is, but trespass upon that land is strictly forbidden. It's talking about the land, how you're not allowed to go there. This game is thought to be a prequel to the PlayStation 2 game, or I believe it's for PlayStation 2 Ico. I've never played it, but I really want to play it, but I can't find it anywhere. But supposedly this is a prequel to that game, and from what I've heard, it makes sense as to why it would be a prequel. And then here we see the like demon people crawling out of the ground. These are like the spirits of the Colossi, I guess you could say. because every time you kill one, you come back to this room and it's standing around you. Like all the ones you killed are standing around you. So, God, they're pretty much the spirits of the Colossi. So, your sword plays a very big role in this game, not just for killing the Colossi, but actually locating where they are. I'll let you know about that when the time comes. And then this is the introduction of the spirit, which we came here to, which we came here to get help from. So, he's gonna, alright, so this is the spirit guy that he talks, but you can't understand. It's not in English or any language for that matter. He's talking about the sword, how it possesses power, and how it possesses power to show you where the Colossi are. But yeah, those are really, there's only, yeah, never mind. The only spoken dialogue in this game is not, it's not in any language we can understand. But the Wanderer guy is just like you, the spirit Dorman that I've been looking for, and he's like, yeah. So he's like, and then he gives Dorman gives kind of like instructions for what the Wanderer has to do to revive the girl. So that's what's going on right now. And in this episode, hopefully we should be able to get past all the opening cutscenes, which are almost over, and then we can possibly kill the first Colossi. Because the first one is not very tough at all, and getting to it takes not very long, because it's obviously the first one, so we won't have to worry about that too much. But so he's saying, Dorman's just saying that sword had it be impossible to kill the Colossi, even though it's not, because you'll see in a few minutes that it is very possible to kill them. And this is the beginning of Dorman's giving us instructions of what to do and how to do it, basically. See, behold idols that stand along the wall. Those thou art to destroy all of them, and like I said before, all the idols, which are the statues, are the Colossi. There's 16 of them. There's very few that are actually somewhat difficult to fight. If any are actually extremely hard, it's pretty much just the last one. Obviously, being the last Colossi in the game, he would have to be, at least somewhat difficult. But yeah, there's a few that are annoying to fight just because of the way you have to fight them. I won't give away what any of them are until we actually fight them in battle. I will give a hint that a lot of them are based on animals. Not all of them, but a good amount are based on animals. So, and that's really what this game is completely based around, is just 16 boss fights, which is actually pretty sick. Like, this game, like, the best thing about this game is it's so simple, yet it's like, there's so much to it. Like, a lot of people say it's like one of the most artistic games ever made just because of all the scenery and the Colossi. And just how simple it is, and yet how amazing the game is. Like, this game is like, if you think about the concept, it's extremely simple. It's a guy in a land that has to kill 16 bosses and try to revive his, the girl. That's basically the entire game. Yet, this game is fantastic. It really is. It's one of my favorite games. So, hopefully this blah blah blah. Hopefully this cutscene is almost over. So we can actually get to fighting the boss. And then he's just explaining of how you would go about finding the Colossi, and that's that you would you hold the sword up to the light, and whatever way the light goes, that's the way you gotta go. And here we actually start the game. And in any cutscene, you can move the camera around using the right analog stick. I don't know why, but I thought that was a cool feature, because you don't really get to do that in this game. So, Now we actually get to play already. So controls are fairly simple. Triangle is jump, X is to call your horse and or whistle. If you hold down L1 and press X, you whistle. I don't know if we're going to do that yet. Alright, yeah. And then it just gives you, like the tutorials, just jump. O, circle is the hold of the sword, and our first Colossi is right over there. So if you hold up circle, or if you hold circle, you hold up the sword, and then that shows you where the Colossi are. And it'll only show you the Colossi you're supposed to be fighting at the time. Like you're only you're only looking for one at a time, and it goes in order. So the sword will only point to the one that you're looking for. And then here is your horse that you obviously need to get around. You use the horse to get around. Otherwise, it take a very, very long time to get to some of the places where the Colossi are. If you press the start button, there's a map which can show you. It can help you get to certain Colossi. Once you kill a Colossi, its face appears in the map, so you can go back to it. You can go back to a Colossi that you killed, and it'll still be there. Its body will be there, and then you can go to the body and like kneel down by it, and you can fight it again, which is an awesome thing that I really want more games like this to do, or just games in general that have boss fights. Is that if there's a boss fight, I really want to replay the boss fights. And I mean, it's more essential in this game considering that the boss fights are the only aspect of this game. But still, replaying boss fights is pretty. I would like to see it in more games. And here, you use R1 to to climb on things. You can use it to like just you can use it to walk slowly. And if you jump and hold R1, you grab onto things, which will be like the main mechanic that you will be using throughout this game, considering you're climbing on Colossi, and you have to climb Colossi that are extremely big. That's why they're called Colossi. So, and here it's got if you've seen that yeah, you can also roll under them or roll no on dive roll is R1 and triangle. I don't really use this that much. It actually might help if I used it. I don't know. I never really did. So you guys can try that if you want. That circle in the bottom left hand corner or bottom right hand corner of it is your stamina. The bar below it is obviously your health, and then that box displays whatever weapon you're using. You have a sword and a bow. And then you can also switch to your hand, which don't really do anything, so I wouldn't advise using them. But there we go. So this alright, here we're getting to our first Colossus, but we're running out of time. So in the next episode, we will fight our first Colossus and continue on with the story. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.